You.
How'd you do last year?
I adjusted staffing level at dealerships every week as we had shutdowns and business going up and down. But we got through it quite well.
Overall, how do sales in 2020 compare with 2019, and where were the soft spots?
Well, if you look at retail sales for the industry, they're going to be down about 1.5 million units from 2019. But 1.2 million of that 1.5 million unit decline came in April and May. So as we went through the summer and the fall, the volumes were getting back somewhat close to previous year, only 300,000 units down in the summer, fall, and beginning of the winter. So the business was incredibly resilient in the second half of the year, and it seems that there's still that momentum is going to go through to the first part of 2021.
Let me ask you, well, why don't I just ask you this, because it seems to flow right out of what you just said. Why do you think that is? Why do you think people came back so confidently in the second half of the year? I assume you're going to say pent-up demand, but could it also be that, well, gosh, I'm not traveling, I'm not going on a long trip, and so I'm going to treat myself the best way I know how, and that is to buy a new car or truck?
Well, there's quite a few different dynamics in there, but I do think people like their personal space. You know, Texas is a wide open space, and I see many of our employees and friends who normally would fly from Houston to Dallas or Oklahoma or Louisiana. Now they're making those trips in a car. And there's a lot of new product on the market that has a lot of interest from consumers. And interest rates are low, so affordability is still quite good on automobiles. So there's a lot of positive factors, including strong used car values. So trade-ins are worth as much as they've been in many years. So we have a lot of things going for us in auto retail that may not be evident immediately.
As you go or went region by region or market by market over what happened in 2020, which markets or regions came back the fastest or stayed strongest the longest, and which were sort of slow to respond to that second half comeback that you described?
Well, the South Central and Southeast U.S. had incredible resiliency. Their pickup truck markets, they didn't have the extreme lockdowns. Even now, we're struggling a little bit with California. It's locked down quite a bit. We don't have a lot of stores there, fortunately. New Mexico's been locked down. Parts of New England have been locked down pretty tight. But if you go across the Sun Belt and Southeast, the business has been fairly steady. The UK has been a bit challenging. We were closed about 3.5 months in the showrooms, but we continued to do quite a bit of business in the UK, and you know, we're going to come through fine in the UK also.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.